Hunald, Duke of Aquitaine and Count of Toulouse, succeeded his father Odo the Great in 735. He refused to recognize the high authority of the Frankish mayor of the palace, Charles Martel, whereupon Charles marched south of the Loire, seized Bordeaux and Blaye, but eventually allowed Hunald to retain Aquitaine on condition that he should pledge fealty. From 736 to 741, the relations between Charles and Hunald seem to have remained amicable, but upon Charles's death in 741, Hunald declared war against the Franks. Pepin and Carloman in turn crossed the Loire, ransacked the region of Berry and the outskirts of Bourges, and, later, destroyed the castle of Loches and took prisoners all its inhabitants. Hunald seems to have retaliated by rampaging and burning Chartres. However, Hunald begged for peace in 744 and retired to a monastery, probably on the Isle d'Arcute. We find him later in Italy, where he allied himself with the papacy against the Lombards and was killed defending Rome during the Lombard king Aistulf's siege. He had left the Duchy of Aquitaine to Waifer, who was probably his son, and who struggled for 8 years in defending his independence. At the death of Pepin and at the beginning of the reign of Charlemagne, there was a last rising of the Aquitanians. This revolt was directed by a certain Hunald and was repressed in 769 by Charlemagne and his brother Carloman. A certain Hunald sought refuge with the Duke of the Gascons, Lupus, who handed him over to his enemies. In spite of the opinion of certain historians, this Hunald seems to have been a different person from the old Duke of Aquitaine.